Hello and welcome to CadenCenter. It's time for another This Week in Sports. Today I will be talking about the Chicago Cubs winning the World Series, the college football playoff rankings, and the Golden State Warriors and the NBA starts. So first up, the Cubs. The Cubs last night broke their 108-year drought of no World Series, beating the Indians in 10 innings, 8-7. Crazy game. Indians tied up with a Rajai Davis home run in the 8th. Goes all the way to 10. We get a 15-minute rain delay. Twitter goes crazy over a guy possibly predicting it was going to happen back in 2014. It was just a ridiculous game, and when the Cubs got that final out, there was so much emotion. You could tell the Cubs fans, obviously, it was a lifetime for some. Nobody had ever witnessed the last one, so nobody remembered, but now they have something to celebrate about, and now the drought is 0 years. 108-0 that quick. So now, congratulations, Cubs. So now we move to the NBA and the Warriors kicking off. They started 3-1. They lost their first game. They struggled maybe just getting the team chemistry. Obviously, playing the Spurs and Greg Popovich, it's always going to be a difficult time. You could have like an all-star team. It's still going to be pretty darn tough. So I think this Warriors team will not be the success everyone will think it is. I'm not just saying this because they lost the one game to the Spurs or they got blown out. They're 3-1. Okay, that's a good record, but I feel like if you go 73-9 and you break the record for the best single season NBA record, then why change a thing? I get that you can't have the exact same roster because of money and salary caps and free agency, but I feel like they have no deep depth that you need to win a title. I mean, have good backup point guard. They lost Bogut, they lost Harrison Barnes, who was very key in the playoffs. I predict that they will make the playoffs, obviously. I predict maybe high 50s, low 60 win total. I see maybe the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are playing them tonight, by the way, Westbrook, Durant, what a matchup that'll be. I predict maybe the Thunder possibly going to the Western Conference Finals, maybe even beating the Warriors. I know I'm thinking of the what a matchup that would be. That would be just a miracle, and Westbrook would be so pumped. But I feel like it's going to be Thunder, Cavs. I know it's going to be Cavs. It's going to be maybe Warriors versus Cavs again, Thunder versus Cavs, Spurs versus Cavs. I feel like that's it. I don't think the Warriors will win the title. Kevin Durant goes back into unrestricted free agency again. He could leave. He could go back anywhere. So that'll be interesting. So now to the college football playoffs rankings. It was the first ranking of the year, and I completely disagree with it. Sorry, committee, but Alabama at 1, I'm totally fine with that. I see Clemson at 2, Michigan at 3, and A&M at 4. Now, I'm fine with the top 3 being the top 3. I don't really care about the order exactly. I care about who's in the top 4. A&M is 7-1, Washington is 8-0, and the other team possibly in that hunt would be the Louisville Cardinals. I personally think Louisville lost to Clemson. Clemson's ranked number 2. Shouldn't they be there? Now, I'd like to see the rankings maybe be Alabama, Clemson, Michigan. For that 4th spot, Louisville, then Washington, then A&M. I feel like the Pac-12 doesn't have enough competition to help Washington possibly get in that college ranking Final Four for the playoffs. That's all for This Week in Sports. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.